Good morning, guys. So today we're gonna do freezer cooking day 2. I got the rotisserie out. We're gonna do a taco bake. We're gonna do pork chops and white gravy. And we might do some bear pasta. That's gonna be our 3 things today. And then I might make a pie. Debating on the pie. But anyways, let's see how much time I have. Alright guys, so I'm going to spin you guys around and we're going to look at this chicken. I'm gonna try to do this with you guys here. Let's see. There's our chicken. Ooh, let's get you a little closer. There we go. So now, I'm just going to pull some feathers off. When you hand pluck, things happen. Okay. So, when you brine, this is all the turmeric and the dry mustard. That's what this color is all about here. Is when you brine, you gotta make sure you rinse it really, really well. Okay. Because there's a lot of salt in brine. And rinse it off really well. And I pick away at it here a little bit. Make sure that core is good and cleaned out. Okay. So I'm going to get this over here and then I'll bring you right back. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds here to push up the hands. Alright, so we're going to put it on this spigot here. And then I'm just going to dry it off. Sure you guys can see. Dry it off. I'm not going to salt this bird or anything. I'm going to pick away at feathers again. I'm the plucker, so I obviously didn't do a very good job on this one. But there we go. Okay. Quite a bit of water coming out of this chicken here. And then I'm just going to pick it up. Like so. Okay. It's not going to fit very well, but we're going to make it. There we go. So now, here's my rotisserie right there. Okay. There, it's on. Oh, don't be like this. There we go. So we're just going to let that go. And yeah, I'm not going to salt and pepper it or anything like that. I want what I put in the brine to be the flavor, and we're going to pull it all apart and stuff. So, because that's going to be for like chicken, white chicken chili and things like that. So I'm going to disinfect everything and then I will bring you right back. Alright guys, so here are our pork chops. Mike and I cut these here. This is just some lemon pepper seasoning. And then I'm going to do some smoked salt, I think. And this is just pork fat in my frying pan. And some smoked salt on those. Pat them down. Probably gonna have to do 2 different sessions of them. That's fine. Over a little bit. Move my cheese. There, you guys can see now. And just more on the back side. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to fry these up. Sorry, excuse me. And then we're going to make a white gravy, and then we're going to put them in a container, and then I'll put them in the freezer. You want these fairly brown, so you want quite a bit of brown bits in the bottom of this pan, because that's what you use to make the white gravy with. And we serve those with like mashed potatoes and carrots or something like that. And then, yeah, it's a filling meal. But everybody here really likes it, so. And I usually make, if I have time, I make some biscuits to go with it. But it's a real simple thing. Alright guys, I think I'm going to get these browned up. I'm going to try to make this video a little shorter than my first one. I'm going to get these browned up and I'll bring you right back. Alright guys, so here's our pork chops. They're all brown. My husband's in the living room saying you can eat them. He ate that whole casserole we made the other day. One meal. Alright, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Now we're going to make a roux. Right there. There we go. So, we're just going to add a little bit of flour in here. We're going to start with that. Okay. Now, I might have to add a little bit of butter, but we're going to try to work with this. Need a little bit more flour. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Oh, and I splattered you in the face. All right. So I have some 18% cream. If you don't have any of that, do not stress. Just use milk. Now this is how I make white gravy. If you do it differently, then you let me know. Turn that up a little bit. I just want to make sure that flour is all cooked. I'm not going to add any seasoning to it until we get to the final stage here. Working on those bits a little bit. There we go. Okay. Slowly, I'm going to start adding the cream here. Now I got a good amount of cream in there. Working on that bottom. And now I'm going to add a little bit of water because that is 18% cream. Like, that's really heavy. I usually use half and half or just milk. But I don't want to waste this cream. Oh, there we go. Keep splashing it everywhere here. There we go. Maybe a little more cream. Because Michael really enjoys this gravy, so I do make a fair bit of it. It will thicken up more because we have that roux in there. So I'm not worried about because it's going to have to sit here and simmer for a minute or so. Oh, I knew I'd do that eventually. Now, it is fairly salty because of that smoked salt in there. But once you add it to the pork chops and your potatoes, it should be good. Isn't that pretty? All right. So there we go. So there's your white gravy. You would, if you like, you could do some mashed potatoes, some carrots, and call that dinner. I think that looks so good. Just gonna taste it one more time here. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these served up for my husband because he's in there wanting one. One or two, Michael? So all you do is take your pork chop, right? And just pour it on top. All right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, get this into storage containers, and I'll bring you right back and we're gonna make some queso. All right guys, let's make some queso. So in this measuring cup, I have 3/4 of a cup of that 18% cream, okay? Now, if all you have is half and half, that works too. I've done that. I don't know if milk would work, okay? So now, we're gonna add 16 pieces of sliced cheese. And this is gonna go with our taco lasagna. It's not really a taco bake because I'm not putting chips in it. We're going to use flour tortillas. This is 3, 6, 7, 8. And I'm telling you, this is better than store-bought queso. Store-bought queso here is about $4.99. We can sometimes find it at the dollar store, but it's still like $3.49, whatever. If cheese slices are on sale, I can make it cheaper than buy it. And our chicken's over here just kind of chilling out in the rotisserie. I put the pork chops in the oven. Probably going to leave them in there another 10 minutes or so, just to ensure they're cooked all the way through. I have our white gravy over here cooling down. So for this recipe we're doing now for the queso, you're going to need some cumin, and you're going to need some chilies. There you are, like that. Okay. When we find the chilies, we buy quite a few of them. I need 2 more pieces. Cheese. Sorry, 3 more pieces. Does take quite a bit of sliced cheese, but you need unfortunately, you need the processed cheese to do it. And I usually have this processed cheese in the house for like grilled cheese, sandwiches, you know, things like that. Michael's happily in the living room eating that pork chop and white gravy. So now we're just going to melt this cheese down. Now I got this on pretty low, so while I was cutting up all that cheese, or opening all that cheese. So now we're going to turn it up a little bit. Have a sip of coffee. Make a mess like I normally do. Oh, be quiet. It's back on. There we go. All right. Pick up a little bit. Whoop. There we go. Clean up my mess here for a minute. There we go. So now we're going to add in the chilies. The whole can goes in. Okay. Smelling like queso now. One teaspoon of cumin. And you have queso. That's simple. So Michael will put, I mean I eat it too, I guess. We'll pour this over top of our taco lasagna tonight with a little dollop sour cream, maybe some black bean salsa. And there's your queso, guys. So simple. Like I said, you can find that cheese on sale. You're good to go. And it is so, so good. I guess I didn't need that today. Sometimes I need that. But it cooperated really well today, so. Let me know what you guys think about this. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Now on to the next thing. Different pan. That goes off to the side. So now we're going to start the meat for the taco lasagna. There's some hamburger, and I'm gonna throw a little bit of venison in there. Back this up a little bit, guys. So I'm feeling pretty. The counter space is pretty full today with the rotisserie, so I apologize. I'm going to try to find a good spot for you. There we go. All right. I'm just going to break this up, obviously. Alright guys, I'm going to get this started and then I'll bring you right back. Alright guys, so working away at this meat, we're going to get it seasoned up now. I did throw some red chili flakes in there. I am going to add some hot sauce to it. Last of my cumin. Some parsley flakes. I'm going to save some of those for the top. Some smoked paprika. If you only have regular paprika, just use that. And then I'm just going to use some chili powder. There we go. And a good squeeze of lime juice in there. Oh, and I put some garlic in there as well. Oh, I can smell those spices. I actually couldn't find cumin at the grocery store the other day. So we have to kind of do with what I got. Okay. Super simple, right? Like, I'm not trying to make these meals really complicated or anything like that. So now I'm going to add some corn to that. It was 2 cups of corn. Just normal frozen corn. Mix that thoroughly. There we go. I do have to get my pork chops out of the oven. was going to put some peppers in there. Silly, silly me. I thought I had black beans. I must have used them all. Big bang, guys. Nope. So, you know, when we get to the new house, there'll be a canning session for sure. Because I need beans. I need black beans done. And we're just going to add some peppers to it. You know, these just smell exactly the same as the day I cut them up and put them in the freezer. Such a handy way to do this. I priced peppers yesterday and they were $5.99 a pound. So I'm super happy I took the time to cut all those up. Certainly happy I did that. Alright guys, this smells so good. I'm going to give it a little taste. Let's see if I need to add anything else to it. Try not to get a pepper because they're still froze. Needs a bit of salt, guys. I didn't add any salt to this. I think it needs a little more lime juice. There's a lot of meat in here. A tad bit more chili powder. And a little more smoked paprika. I did add a good handful of chili peppers, so I know it's gonna, as it cooks, it's gonna do its thing. Get a little spicier. Oh, good Lord. It's been one of those days. Alright, so then I just peeled up some onion. Oops, there you are, over here. And I'm going to layer that in as well. Alright, I'm going to get set up and we'll make some taco lasagna. Alright guys, so I'm just going to put a very small layer of meat on the bottom. Now, I could have not have been so lazy and made the tacos, like the tortillas, but this is about convenience, right? So now this is like a 9 by 15 pan, I think. So, oops, gotta stop hitting you. All right, so now we're gonna add some meat. What? Add some meat to the bottom. My husband's being a creeper, standing in the doorway looking at me. Creepy. Okay. Now this was like 3 pounds of meat, I think. There we go. This is going to be so good. Okay. So now I got some cheese grated here. And I'm going to add some cheese. There we go. And I can always grate more cheese if I think I need it. And then I'm going to add a couple more of these. Oh, poop, guys. Yep, I said it. Oh, poop. Now, if I had black beans, I would have put black beans on this section as well. So I'm just going to add some onion. That's what I usually do anyway. There. Now at this point, if you wanted to, you could add, like, on top of the meat, you could add a layer of salsa. Okay. Cody's not a big salsa guy, so I don't add it, but you definitely could. Okay. You can do whatever you want. You could add some queso to that level, but I think if I use up the queso and then they don't have queso to put over top of it, they might get a little upset with me. I'm going to put a few spoonfuls here. Doesn't make that many layers, but I'm telling you, it's very filling. I can maybe get another layer in here. Perfect. And I'm going to use up the rest of my onion. What do you guys think? You know, that's like the onions are going to cook right down. Just add a different bit of color. You don't tell, I won't tell. We won't tell Michael we're going to use a little bit of his queso. Okay? Here we go. Cody came downstairs and he's like, you make queso. I don't know how they do it, but now I'm going to take a little bit of queso. And I'm just going to dribble that on there. There we go. Shh. And then we're going to add another layer before he catches me. Oh, I didn't add cheese. Look at me go today, guys. I am just... It's been a long day already. And you know how those are. I think everybody has days where they're off a little bit. Today's my day. I'm going to add that there, like so. And we're going to add the rest of the meat. Okay. And then I'm just going to add the rest of the cheese. Now I might end up grating a little bit more cheese for the top. I'm pretty certain I'm going to have to. There we go. So you're going to want to cover this. Actually, might be enough cheese on there. Way. I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley on top. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be right back, guys. I think I have some. Hang on. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit, bring you down a little bit. Look at that. So this is the taco lasagna. Let me shed some light on this. I don't know if this will help, guys, but sun's just starting to go down. All right, so Michael and Cody are out doing chores. And I'm going to serve you guys up some of this taco pie. I have let it rest. I put it on at 350 for about 20 minutes. Give or take 5. Okay? Look at that. Oh. I don't know. This is just another way for me to have Taco Tuesday usually, but the boys really wanted it tonight. So this is just another take for me that I don't know, like I said, if anything is out there like this. This is just kind of something I thought about. one day and I'm like, well, there's got to be a way. And I do the same way, but with pizza toppings. And I make it like, I call it a pizza lasagna. I don't know. But it's really good too. Maybe one day I'll make that as well. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm looking for my flipper. I don't know where it is. So I'll try to use this one. And then I just got some sour cream. And I got this amazing queso over here. Okay, you guys ready? Oh, my boys are so excited. Now the first piece never comes out uber pretty, but you know, I think that's cheese. Yep. In my house, you gotta check. Okay. And there we go. Bring you guys up close. Look at that. Isn't that... Oh. And then we just got a little bit of a side salad over here. But I'm going to try to bring you in. Look at the inside of that. Doesn't that look so good? Okay. So this is how Michael likes his. Let's move that off to the side. Bring over his plate. I know he's having salad. But yeah, check that out. Rotel is really good in this too. Okay. So, now I'm just going to pour some queso over top. Because Michael loves queso. Fine. You want sour cream today, Michael? I didn't think so. Alright. So there, guys, is Michael's dinner. And then he's going to have 2 different kinds of salad. And then next week, we'll work on that chicken. Tomorrow, I'm taking the day off. And, yeah, we're just going to have those pork chops tomorrow night for supper. But if you guys are liking these freezer meals, you let me know down below. Please give me a thumbs up and please hit that subscribe button. And we'll do freezer cooking day number 3 on Monday. And I will talk to you guys then. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Bye.